Hey everybody, today I'm going to do a review on this kit here. This is the Alternomad Caprice by Revell. This is the, what is it, 1998 release, and I'm kind of jumping the gun and reviewing this now. I know that it's about to be re-released. I wanted to show inside the box. My guess is that the new release is going to be exactly the same, probably, and wanted to show inside the box. Now, something that I'm going to say right off the bat is I do not actually think this is a attractive car. It's it's got its good points, but most of the attributes on this car are over the top and gaudy or ugly. It was just a drawing. It was Tom Taylor for Hot Rod Magazine had drawn this as a concept, as kind of a fun concept. And he probably never really imagined that anybody was going to try to make a real one in full size. And they did. The real ones really do exist. I'm probably, at this point, I'm going to start showing some slides of the real one to show how bad, really to show how bad can get, because they had gone with a horrible color scheme on that one. It was red and white, and it has some good things. It's got those torque thrust wheels, and they look nice, but that's really it. It has the basic contour, especially in the front of the Caprice, the 93 Caprice, I think, which looks pretty good. But they had done these horrible double fog lights under the front bumper. Now the gun sights on the hood, reminiscent of something like on a Nomad or 57 Chevy, looks pretty good. But when you start getting around to the back, it's just horrifying. The panels, instead of windows, and then on the inside, on the red and white one at least, they have all kind of vinyl inside. It looks bad. And on the dashboard they had put like these red and white, almost like heart-shaped knobs and stuff. I don't know the whole story on who ordered one in these colors, but I just wanted to show some pictures of the real car there. The shortcuts they shouldn't have taken, like the ribs on the back gate, the tailgate, are just painted on, and like the side molding, believe it or not, it's just painted on. It's painted well, but it's not painted. I mean, it's not a real, molding. Getting back to the kit is actually quite a bit better, because when I get into the box here, you'll see that the trim is real trim on the kit. But I just wanted to make sure people realize it doesn't have to be built like that. Now, first thing I had thought is that this panel here is just painted window, but they are separate panels, you'll see when you get in there. But you don't have to put those on. And already, right over on the side of the box, you can see where somebody had built it without those panels on there, and already looks a lot better. I collected a few slides from around the internet of people who had built this in several different ways, and somebody had done some really neat custom work on the rear bumper by routing the exhaust through the bumper. So it was popular amongst the people that like to modify. There was one that was even an El Camino. They had made it into an El Camino. I think it was kind of a poor quality picture of that one. But all that just shows that it can be built quite a bit better, and it's actually a pretty good kit. Other than being ugly, the kit is pretty good. Let's open this up. Now in '98 it came with this hinged box. I think we all hate the hinged box, and hopefully on the new re-release it won't have a hinge. But anyway, looking inside the kit, it's exciting because it's a station wagon, The body is great. It's got these roof ribs which, I mean, they should absolutely be chromed. And I think it would be great to do this in like a candy apple red. And make sure you go the extra mile and get all the trim foiled. You can see here on the side, the molding is on the model, but it's not on the real car. You can believe that. Then it's got the ribs on the tailgate. Now another thing that you can do is just sand everything off. If you wanted to make a Caprice wagon, you can just cut those fins right off and grind and sand that molding off, and you've got yourself a Caprice wagon. Now here on the front you can see that it's got the single fog light, quite a bit better than the double on the real car. Here's the best part of the kit right here, torque thrust wheels. Camera doesn't want to focus on them, but they are. There they go. Good looking wheels. And your grill's over there. And being, you know, kind of a reminiscent 50s car, I think you should leave as much chrome on it as you possibly can. There's the rear bumper with the chrome that goes up the back of the fin. You got this giant interior tub. This is good stuff here. It's got, you know, it's got the back seat. So you put in your front seats and your back seat. You can get another seat from somewhere else, put it backwards in the back, and make the whole family Alternomad. And I just wanted to show, get all your little compartments all set up, and your speaker grill, and your center console, and pretty well detailed engine compartment. Whole kit only has 74 pieces. And here's the dashboard. Get a good look at this. Very 1993. And basically just showing what we have there. Now on this next tree you have the panels that go in. These are the panels that you can put in over the windows. These should just be completely thrown away. Next, here's your undercarriage. This great thing about it is it's a station wagon. It's nice and long, and it's very well detailed undercarriage. And it does have dual exhaust. At least they did that. They have one of them on this tree and the other one is on a different tree. Your radiator and your intake cover, which on the box they painted turquoise, I think, to match the body. Ah, yes, the door panels. These are great, in my opinion. Look at the detail on these. Let's see how close I can get here. Got like that carpet pattern there. And then this would be like vinyl. You looked at the horrible black and white one. This, I mean, red and white one in the full scale looked terrible. But I mean, if this was done in better colors, the detail is there to do it. Right there, I believe, is your door handle, and I think those are little squares where your power window knobs and door locks. Speaker grill. Just great looking door panels. There's the other exhaust. And here's the, okay. And that's something that they had, oh, you know, there's the steering column. You had a piece that was chrome that must have been something else. Front of the motor and the electric fans. Looks pretty good. I keep referring to something on the box. Let's see if I can find the pictures. Yeah. See that? They had... okay. So that's what they painted the body color. That's more of a baffle cover. And then that's where your air filter would go for your intake. And they painted that the same color as the... No attention really should have been made in the engine compartment because they didn't do anything with the engine other than paint those parts. Alright. And here we have the motor. It does have a separate molded motor. It's a V8. Oh, unknown displacement. I do not know. It doesn't say on the box. But standard for that year. Caprice V8. Yeah, there's the front. Non-steerable front wheels, but things represented pretty well. And then there's the rear setup. Kind of looks like something's bent there. And the hood. In my opinion, it could be built quite well. I mean, that hood with those little gun sights and the chrome grill could look really good in a candy apple red or candy green. No, not a candy green, but a candy blue or a candy red. I think that could look pretty good. And going back to the box, let's see what's left in here. Much as I hate these hinged boxes, it's coming in really handy for doing a review. There's the tires. The tires, I mean, you want flash. There's a lot of flash on these. Yeah. A little bit of cleanup to do on these tires. But they're all nice and wide. I think they're all equal. Maybe. Decent looking tires. Could be made to look well. And here's the decal sheet. This is showing, you know, Alternomad. On the real one-to-one car, that says Majestic Nomad. Majestic Nomad. Rather than Alternomad. And, you know, this being a decal, it's actually accurate because even on the real car, is even worse. The panel is just painted on, but the trim is also just painted on. So, if you were going to build it as the Alternomad, might as well just put that decal on there. But I don't recommend using that at all. And then the glass. The glass is really nice. Your windows, I think, would look really good, especially if they were like tinted. Like you tinted all the windows a little bit with a nice candy color. I think it could look really good. And then we just have like one piece there that fell off. It's like your compressor and your alternator. And then one tiny little piece of red. These are your tiny little taillights that fit in those cracks. You're not fitting the right there. That little tiny little place there. And that will just about do it. I'm going to try to edit up this video as best as I can to make it shorter. But I just wanted to show what's inside this kit. Try to find it at a discount. Try to find this one at a discount. You can probably get it for like $5 because people think it's so ugly. But I just wanted to show that on the inside, it's actually a really good kit, as long as it's not built as the Alternomad. Anyway, thanks for watching, and stay tuned. Bye.